Hey everybody, Sam here, also known as Mr. Stainless001, and we are back in Ghost Recon Wildlands for some extreme difficulty, no HUD, no AI gameplay. Last time I did this, I gave you guys the challenge of trying to challenge me, basically. We took on the Atakawa Unidad base last episode, and this time I said to you at the end of the last episode that if you had somewhere that you thought could prove a greater challenge for me, that you were to let me know down in the comments below, or over on the subreddit. And one redditor did let me know of a location and said that there is a truck depot in this region, and if I could infiltrate it, take out all of the guys, and come out alive, that I would be a god on the subreddit. And that was really a challenge that I couldn't pass up, really. So that is what we're going to be doing today. To let you guys know more about the location, we are in Kowani, and this right here, just outside Huertas, is the truck depot that we are going to be infiltrating, and it is the mission as well. So we're just going to get into our truck here and make our way there.
Don't want Santa Blanca to know we even got close to it.
Security is tight. We're gonna need to get a little creative to make it past those guards.
Yeah. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll park up here, send out the drone, see what the deal is, and probably wait for nighttime again before we head in there. Our challenger didn't say that I had to go in during the day, so we won't. I believe this is the truck depot right here. Yep, it is. So we'll park up on, oh dear. We'll park on the top of this little mound, this little hill, and we'll move in from there and scout the place out. Alright, here we go. Let's get right into it. One point that was brought up in the comments of the last video was about me actually editing down these videos and how that could bring into question the authenticity of what I've been doing in these videos. I think it's an absolutely great point. I totally take that on board. It's something that I actually worried about in this episode. I'm not actually doing a live commentary here. The main reason is because it took me probably 3 hours to do this, and after a while I stopped doing a live commentary over it because I was just having to say the same thing over and over again as I got detected over and over again, which is why you'll see me moving pretty quickly here at the start, because at this point I've pretty much memorized the patrols and pathways of almost every cartel soldier inside this bloody base. GG to the redditor that suggested this location for the challenge. This was a challenge, much more of a challenge than the Unidad base in Atakawa, but basically my main reasoning for editing down these videos is that in this case I don't think you guys would want to watch a 3-hour video, or almost, I think maybe 45 minutes to an hour I think it took me on the final run, the successful run that is, just because I took a long time on it. So just be aware, yes, I am aware that editing down these videos does bring into question the authenticity. I guess I'm just hoping that you'll all trust me in that I actually did this the way that I said I did it. But with that said, let's get back into it. I'm kind of going to be talking you through what I was doing here and how I did it and how I managed to take down the base. Basically, there are 2 ways that I found into the base. 3 ways, sorry. The first is to go in through the truck. There's a truck just down the road. It's a cartel smuggling vehicle. You can get into that and drive through the front gates without being detected. You can drive up to the back of the compound here, back of the depot, and none of the cartel will figure out that you're not meant to be there. The main trouble with this is that as I'm trying to do this without my AI teammates, once I get out of the truck, they all spawn right beside me. Then they start to run about, obviously, and do their thing, and they get detected. So a couple of my runs, it took me a couple of runs to figure out that that's what was happening. So that was a complete no-go. The other 2 entrances, that was a very dangerous shot there, by the way, because if one of my bullets had missed, that was an explosive barrel right in front of him. But the other way in is if you're standing looking at the front gate, there's a little path just to the right. It's a decent way to go in. It's a great way to start out. However, this was the most efficient way, and the way that I managed to be able to do it in the end was to go in through go over the wall at the right hand side of the depot itself. I relied a lot on the drone here. What I'm trying to figure out here is figuring out the patrol routes of these 2 guys. So if I can take out these 2, this first half of the depot is cleared, apart from the little watch towers there. But if I can take these 2 out, I'll be able to freely move around this this parking area. The drone is your friend if you're trying to do this yourself at home. What I did here was that just to be sure if there was anybody in the buildings, was I just flew the drone inside the warehouses, checked them out, tried to scout out as much as possible. This was a much tougher base than the Itakawa Unidad base because there are so many interiors, there's so many hidden areas. So that right there was the spot that I needed to kill this cartel member. If I could get him there at that post, that would have been great. I didn't get the shot in time, so decided that okay, if I can shoot him there and then get his counterpart here quick enough, we should be able to get away with it. Because if they see the body, we're screwed. Or if they see me, in this case, we're screwed. But I had tried to do this at night time. It didn't really make any difference because hardly anybody sleeps on this map or in this location. There's like 1 sleeping area. It's got about 4 1 double bed and 2 single beds, I think it is. Maybe 3 single beds. I realized that not enough of the cartel go to sleep. It's not like the Unidad base where you've got like 3 bunk houses. Used way more bullets than I needed to there, mainly because I hadn't seen that death animation before, and I thought he was just staggered. So this is why I'm doing it in the daytime. I guess it adds an extra element of the challenge as well. So now that we've got the main area cleared, it's time to take out this guard in the gatehouse, and then work our way over to the other gatehouse and clear them out there. So we should be able to reach him from here. That'll do. And then there is going to be 1 more guy on patrol around that far gatehouse as well. Before we get there though, what I decided to do was, while I was in cover, in a relatively safe position, I basically got my my drone and flew them into the warehouses. This is what I was telling you guys earlier. Just to double check and be absolutely sure that the area was clear. I didn't want to move on leaving any loose ends, because you've basically just got to, you're in essence creating a trail, and that's something really important to remember, in that if I kill a guy in this area, I need to make sure that any cartel member that is patrolling in or near this area is also dead. And then I need to follow that breadcrumb trail, so to speak, and just, so for instance, the next guy that I kill, I need to find anyone that could see him, kill them, anyone that could see them and kill them, and so on and so forth until everyone's gone. which is why you've got to really take your time and plan all of this out. I spent maybe 20 to 30 minutes doing drone surveillance on the truck depot before I even went in, to figure out where everybody was, find out where they patrolled, what they could see and what they couldn't see, and even with that it still took me about 3 hours to complete this. Whenever this truck depot was suggested in the subreddit, I kind of scoffed at the idea. I kind of thought, it's a truck depot, seriously? 15 guys? Come on, I took on a Unidad base. This is not a location to be scoffed at, as I realised.
Enemy marked.
Okay, so we've got a heavy soldier coming down. We've got one patrolman over there. And then there is another guy that patrols in this area as well. Now that we've kind of, yeah, there he is. So basically, so far we've gone around the edge of the depot, taken out the stragglers, cleared up the front gate. The guys that are left are all very closely packed together, which makes this is the real tricky part. I mean, if we were using a grenade, we could just run up there, toss one in, they're all gone. But we're using a handgun. We're on extreme difficulty. No AI. No HUD. We got to be smart about this. So we're going to take this heavy guy out now. No one will be able to see him because no one else comes down here. And now we can move up. This was a scary moment. I forgot that this gatehouse was here. Almost didn't see this guy. He kind of scared me a little. So he is the only one that's left on the borders of the depot. The only people that are left now are all in that warehouse. And again, right back to the drone. I did this a lot. Basically, I would have cleared out a couple of guys, sent out the drone when I was in a safe position, made sure I was safe, and then moved on. Just wanted to get that guy before he went back in. This was quite fluky. About the 4 or 5 guys that are now remaining were all inside this one room. And I managed to slowly lure them all out, or a couple of them out one by one, and kill them in this alleyway without anyone else noticing. This was a close one though, as you'll see. So he almost got me, but still undetected. So from there, I couldn't lure the rest of them out. So I had to wait until night time. I went over to the generator and turned off the generator. And once I did that, a few of the AI will go and search it. Basically, any of the AI that aren't asleep will most likely go and search it. So I killed their captain and one other cartel guardsman. Thankfully, there was a bit of space between them. I would have shown you guys that, but for some reason the Elgato footage was a little bit glitchy. All that was left was Sleeping Beauty here. And one shot to the lung there, and he's gone. Okay, so just to now that at this point I basically felt okay, I think I've got everyone. So let's turn on the HUD, send out a drone, see if there's any red clouds. So there's nothing on the main map that I can see. And this is also for you guys as well, just so you can see that I have killed everyone that I could. So as you can see, there's no red clouds here on the minimap at all that my drone is picking up, which means that everyone is dead. We've cleared out the base. No HUD, extreme difficulty, no AI help, only a handgun. Took me about 3 hours to do it, but we did it. Folks, this has been way more challenging than last week when we took on the Atakua Unidad base, and I'm kind of glad for that. I'm glad that there has been an extra challenge. If you have a location in Ghost Recon Wildlands that you think would put my skills to the test, then do let me know down in the comments below. But in the meantime, folks, if this is the first time you've came across the channel, you are incredibly welcome. Feel free to subscribe and you'll be kept up to date of when new videos go out. But in the meantime, folks, hope you're having a great week. I'll speak to you soon.